Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Learn How to Play Sins of a Solar Empire with me, Get Daved. So, these guys started building a super weapon, and they were kind of our number one competition, I think. So we're going after them. First things first, we gotta take care of this super weapon, and then we can deal with the bloodbath that is going after a starbase. Although it looks like our fighters might be able to do okay. Sooner or later we will have to probably get right in on it. Fighters, I haven't gone into depth of how they work, but you can build a whole bunch on a capital ship or a fighter bay or hangar or something like that. And they have a certain strength. As they get damaged, that strength goes down, down, down. And eventually you get into an awkward place where you just keep... the capital ship or whatever keeps rebuilding those fighters, but they keep getting shot down and they're not really effective. You need a swarm of them rather than just sending them in one at a time. And here it comes. This looks like it has not been upgraded at all, and the fighters did a good job of softening it up for the main fleet. Softening it up. So, you know,
to the death.
Hopefully it's going to die in obscurity.
Knowledge acquired.
See, it's so much bigger than the capital ships. Alright. And very good.
Knowledge acquired.
Of course, this place has tons of crystals. Oh, orbital refineries. Might as well talk about these real quick. Factions other than the Advent have refineries. It's a way of improving your resource extraction rate, basically. Yeah, getting more money. Advent has like some extraction rate bonuses, technologies that the other factions don't really get. But that's really about it. You know what? This is actually not a bad location for the starbase. So let's build it, shall we? And make an investment in crystal as well. 2.5. That's so terrible. If you don't have the resources but you give the command to build a starbase, it will go as fast as it can. Like, it'll go to the spot, and then as soon as the resources become available, it will build at the soonest moment. But you can have those sorts of commands queued up in lots of different places, so sometimes the waiting list is pretty long.
Do not dare resist.
Alright, now I have not built any bombers. That would be the Purge vessel I talked about briefly. But you can see capital ships have bombs, so they're slowly working away. Space pollution, everybody. They built a colony frigate. I don't know how I feel about that. I think the fighters are going to get him, though. So he lost his shields with that.
We have cleansed the planet of heathens.
Survived. In time for the Illuminators to get there.
Is it time?
So far we have not had a big fleet battle, which is kind of surprising. We've been able to pick off the enemy little by little, which is exactly how you want to do it.
Enable our revenge.
I kind of thought they would have more active resistance here, though. Let's see if we can try finding their fleet.
Great minds think alike.
Okay. That system just straight up fell. That'll be easy to take, too. If I feel so inclined.
Is it time?
Also, like, this whole offensive, we've lost one ship. So that's pretty good. We won't do planet exploration quite yet. What I'm leaning towards would be kind of nice to get Desra Crusaders. They're a good all-around ship. They're tough would be my term to describe them.
Planet development complete.
We'll invest in Desra Crusaders and upgrade to the next level as soon as we can. Guess which resource we're short on? The answer is now money. We'll get started on that anyway. I'll just turn up the speed real quick while my fleet nukes away on that other system. It was mildly alarming, but our defenses are fairly solid.
Speak your mind. Heathens be purged.
Alright, structures are going up, always nice. I really would like to get a trade port here as well, because money.
Acquired.
It's a little dangerous right now, because our trade port will be like sending our own ships through enemy territory, and they could just start picking them off and gaining money that way. But I think we've got the starbase there. That should be enough. Trade coalition's kind of in trouble, so... And that's kind of embarrassing that I picked all the same faction, or two of the same faction, after I was deliberately like, I'll show you all of them.
Destiny unfolds.
Alright.
Pirate raiders have departed.
Looks like we've got a rumble coming, everybody.
Knowledge acquired.
Oh, and I was bad and did not queue up the fighter construction. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna focus on the fleet building over here.
Construction finished.
For now. By the way, with a map like this, we could probably get better production over our entire empire if we were to upgrade a planet like Danae and make that our capital. Just because we could get a better loyalty distribution across all of the systems. But I would at least want a desert planet, and it looks like there aren't really any good ones. Asteroid, ice planet, Ferris planet. Ferris evangelism. Some of those sound pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn off jump. Well, we're already jumping together, but generally I favor speed.
At last, revenge shall be ours.
Okay, everybody, that pleasant introduction was from the Desra Crusader. They are a little creepy.
Embrace the end.
This will be a good test of my theory that a starbase is good to match up against two capital ships, because it's definitely not losing. It's lost its shield, but that guy is on the brink of death. And for the record, this starbase has received no upgrades, and not even some of its basic features were taken care of. Oh yeah, we should probably not leave this ripe for the picking. Make ourselves a Venn diagram. I have a nearby fleet, but I don't want to worry about going back there. Generally, I want to be able to sort of sweep through all of their systems. Let's run back to our factory planet. Get them working on a couple
Not enough
illuminators.
crystal.
We lost one in that first
Knowledge
phase of the
acquired.
battle as well. I also upgraded my logistics perhaps a little sooner than I should have. But we'll be okay. There's a good price on metal, so I'll sell some.
This light shall cleanse.
I mean, usually in these games, or in this game anyway,
Is it time?
if you have an abundance of one resource at one point, usually
Construction.
at some point in the game you will regret all of the stuff you sold because you will actually use it up. But our income rates are so far out of whack. Like, they're normally 1 to 1. So
This light
money is
shall
usually quite a bit
cleanse.
higher, but usually your crystal to metal ratio is kind of even.
Say no more.
Alright, we'll jump in,
Our revenge.
I guess, with some information on what's waiting for us, but it looks not too bad. I think we'll be okay. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit of money.
Stand by for
I'm
phase
gonna
down.
save up for the next capital ship.
A Titan factory is required.
They really want us to have a Titan factory, I gather. To do that, we will need vastly improved capacity there.
A Titan factory is required.
Okay,
Planet development.
there we go. That'll take a while. We'll worry about maxing our supply first.
All bounty has been
And for our
depleted.
next capital ship, I think we're going to go with the Rapture.
Planet development complete.
The Radiance sounds like it's going to be really awesome, but in my opinion, it's probably the worst one. Again, lots of people will have their own disagreements on these things.
The planet of heathens.
Oh yeah, we took over that planet while I wasn't looking.
This light shall cleanse.
Good work, team.
Our minds awaken. Our reinforcements have arrived.
And we'll set up a couple beam defense, even though it'll use up my precious crystal.
Planet development complete. We bring the light.
So I'm
Enable our revenge.
really quite surprised at how little opposition we're encountering here.
Your thoughts.
I was definitely getting ready for a bloodbath.
All power to jump drive. We answer the call.
Everybody together will
As
jump
you
through.
wish. Construction finished.
But where's the trouble?
Construction finished. It is destined.
Got nothing there. They just might not have a fleet.
Your presence is
So
strong.
you'll recall earlier I warned about the perils
Great minds think alike.
of investing too much
Moving into phase
and having a
space.
large capacity that you could never use up. I'm not saying that's what happened to them, but it might be.
All power to jump
Alright.
drive.
That should be a sufficiently large fleet. And oh my goodness, we need more metal and less crystal. What a lovely problem to have.
The Unity senses a pirate raid is inevitable.
I think we're okay on that front. Our utterly defenseless homeworld is doing alright.
Our
You can-
reinforcements have arrived.
On a map like this, you can usually get away with it because we have a more natural choke point.
Strike! This light shall cleanse.
We'll let the light frigate run away. It's what he wants.
Pirate raiders have departed. Your thoughts.
We have a decent ship waiting for them.
Revenge.
Guess we'll keep
Great
checking out their
minds think
systems.
alike.
But yeah, it looks like they have been completely picked apart.
Unity agrees.
We'll send them in so that they can... Whoa! Participate. We just lost a ton of ships. I should have paid much closer attention to this starbase battle.
Make ready for phase jump.
Always dangerous, people. Always dangerous. You can see shield mitigation 57%, so that's the nice thing about shields there. The damage mitigation I referenced earlier. Looks like we'll probably get away. On the left we can see all of my ships. I should have mentioned this earlier, but just by clicking on your symbol you can cycle through the different groups of your ships. Resurrection.
The future is
Kind of
ours.
an overrated ability, but...
Construction finished.
One other thing, I've selected a whole bunch of ships, and I right-clicked on an ability, or a target they can all attack, and then I right-clicked on one only some of them can attack. If they can't, they will just ignore the ability, so nobody's gonna join in on the bombardment. Unless they have the necessary weapons. So that's nice. I think we'll go trade
We
port.
cannot
Whoops.
build there.
Trade port and a temple of communion. Right near our only defense. The one lone beam defense platform. And I guess we lost most of our discipleships. They've been with us from the beginning.
Sworn to avenge.
I think we lost all of them, actually. I think we'll replace them with mostly illuminators.
Insufficient metal.
There we go, everybody. The resource flip I was discussing finally happened.
An ominous force disrupts the balance of the galaxy. Our
Weapon
reinforcements
activation
have
at Sagania. Well, that's
arrived.
trouble.
Enable our revenge.
Yep.
The Unity agrees.
I'm going to leave that planet in its current state. We need to stop that thing now. So,
Construction finished.
it's nice that they're not shooting it at me, but that thing is really dangerous.
At last, revenge shall be ours.
It looked like they shot it at their own system, so I'm going to presume that they've lost control. This also might provide some explanation as to where their fleet went. Let's see what we can do here.
Speak your mind. Our vengeance is yours. This light shall cleanse.
Oops.
Great minds think alike.
That is not what I intended.
Very wise.
Everybody there.
We will wait no longer.
Oh, that's why.
Reinforcements have arrived. Your presence is strong.
This is terribly embarrassing. I'm not sure why I can't use clairvoyance.
Make ready for phase jump.
Oh well.
Speak your mind.
What matters is stopping the super weapon. And I'm gonna take apart our unified jump. Oh no. To help that out. So we have a very interesting dilemma on our hands. They've sent a constructor
Stand by for
to
phase
one of
jump.
our own systems, which is something I kind of like to do. You build a... Yeah, okay. So they're building a starbase in my system.
All power to jump drive.
Well, shoot.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So there's a couple of ways we can deal with that. The most passive would be to build a hangar of our own and then slug it out with them.
Our Our forces have engaged the enemy.
I don't have time to look at it quite yet. There we go.
We cannot build there.
So we can hopefully shoot it down with our fighters. We'll get back to it in a moment.
Speak your mind. Your time has come.
Whoa. Okay, we've used Reverie to disable that. It would definitely be nice if I had some Solanus Adjudicators, so I'm going to research that. Probably would have been nice if I had them a long time ago. That's the super long range thing that's great for exactly what I'm doing. I don't have one.
Is it time?
Okay, everybody shoot. These mines can be difficult. They tend to blow things up. This is our most robustly defended system that we've come across. Not much of a fleet presence still, but yeah, one retreating capital ship. There is some sort of narrative that we completely missed out on.
What does the Unity will?
But it was important and tragic.
Your desires?
Okay. So our
We are
drone host did
sworn
not
to
have
revenge.
the capital
Planet
ships.
development
And
complete.
because of our ability, our capital ship came out on level 4, so... yeah. Concentration aura. Very good if you have a lot of fighters around. We'll go one of each. I'm usually not too picky about capital ship abilities.
Knowledge acquired.
Let's see if we can just send them
So
back.
shall it be. Our thoughts are one.
We'll send them to help out this sad system. And actually, I've got one other good idea. We'll build a frigate factory way back here, which is a good thing to have when you get a foothold on enemy territory anyway.
We are sworn to avenge. We sense approaching invaders.
Uh-oh.
Defilers encroach upon us.
Ah, the siege ships. Yeah, they are kind of... They're doing some smart stuff. We have the fighters, so that should chase them off, but those guys... If they had had their timing a bit more down, they really could have claimed this system and really screwed things up for me. I'm going to build an adjudicator and it will destroy this thing at long range and we should be okay. So that thing just fired again.
An ominous force disrupts the balance of the galaxy.
There it goes. I think I know where it's headed to.
Are you interested?
Unity has fallen silent on one of our planets.
Yep. That's how it works.
Your presence is strong.
The good news is we're close and we should be able to shoot it down pretty
Your
quickly.
thoughts. Revenge.
Alright, trash this thing.
Moving into phase space.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Good. And now the issue of recolonizing that.
Is it time?
We could just build a missionary vessel here, which is I think what I'm going to do. And it can take care of it for me.
Moving into phase space.
Now for the record, that is not always an automatic kill. But often.
Heathens beware.
Alright. And we'll get to see this
Who
guy in
opposes
action.
The unity?
It's good against very large groups.
Behold, heathens!
So like you can send it into a really densely colonized system and it can just sort of clear everything out. But anyway, I'm also going to build a seeker vessel. And that's going to help us clean up some of the mines.
We have cleansed the planet of heathens.
There are good ways of clearing out minefields and bad
Speak your
ways.
mind.
Our
It's important to
forces
do it the
have
good
engaged
way.
the enemy. We sense approaching invaders.
Oh no.
Defilers encroach upon us.
The Unity has spoken.
Nice and creepy. Alright, I think we've put out most of these fires. Oh no. Enemy carrier.
Command us.
Here to mess everything up. We'll just set up the one, but I think we'll be okay. If you fly ships through here, these mines will sort of pull into them, blow themselves up, and do massive amounts of damage. So if we were to fly our fleet this way, they would be devastated. What the heck happened? Okay, there we go. Looked like they thought about fighting for a minute. I'm gonna upgrade the tactical capacity here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we don't even have to. We can get our jump inhibitor without it. Alright.
We must act.
Starbase destroyed. Everything's pretty good.
Implicitly,
And you can see just how much damage all of those ships
our
took in that huge
vengeance
spat,
is yours.
which we observed at a nice healthy distance.
The Unity senses a pirate raid is inevitable.
Oh goodness. Alright.
Moving into phase space.
I think we've got things pretty good. It would have been nice if we could have finished off that planet first, but whenever anybody gets their super weapon done,
We are listening.
you know what, let's send them off to take care of that.
The Unity.
Whenever anybody gets their super weapon taken care of, you can't really afford to wait.
It is destined.
Missionary vessel should go colonize it when it can.
Moving
Yeah,
into phase space.
you generally want to work with a slow creep towards your enemies. Just slowly work your way, choke
Our
out one
fleet
planet at a
has
time.
arrived.
Bottleneck as needed. They have had so little fleet presence that we haven't really needed to
We must act.
Mercy is a weakness.
build any, like, you know, build star bases as we go or things
Guide
like
me.
that. But those are generally
Visualizing arrival.
good ideas if you expect counterattack.
Unity be my guide.
Alright, just having a scout in here, it should take care of the mines. Hopefully my ships don't automatically
Command
fly
us.
through here. That's a tactic I would try on a human. And before we go, somebody offered a
Pirate raiders
mission
have
for
departed.
us. Everybody, oh no, they kind of like me.
Desecrators assault our world.
That's interesting. Bombardment radiation. I think we got Nova Lift shot with a Nova Lift cannon from somewhere else. Well. That is trouble.
We have cleansed the planet of heathens.
Interesting puzzles to solve, everybody.
We sense approaching invaders.
We'll deal with that in the next video, I
Defilers
think.
encroach upon us.
Oh.
Another planet joins the Unity. Construction finished.
What is going on here? I think what may have happened is somebody bribed the pirates to attack these guys, and they decided, okay, we're going to go after
Your
this
presence
planet,
is strong.
I currently own the planet. This could get really ugly and interesting. But we'll save that for the next one. And by the way, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to post it in the comments section and I'll try to get to it. I'm going to take a little break so I can start responding to things that generally come up. And yeah, hopefully this has been a decent guide so far on how to sort of inch your way forward, learning the game. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video.